Where to begin when you write a memoir? Must you go all the way back? Surely you skip a few disgraces, cases you failed to crack. Where to begin when you write a memoir? Probably with your big break. A crime scene full of theater people, they're the worst. Make no mistake.
Chapter 1. A Sleuth in Duluth.
It all started many years ago at the home of Arthur MacArthur, a local theater director with big dreams and a dwindling audience.
I run a theater, a classy theater, and I've been doing it for 30 years. Like Lincoln Center, except my center has got a dollar store, a nail salon, and Sears. If you haven't guessed, it's in the Midwest, but no less inferior. We serve the Philistines on Lake Superior. So what's exciting is I've been writing a piece of theater never seen before. It's beef and basil meets razzle dazzle with someone lying dead upon the dining room floor to serve a canapes. It's the greatest play in my theater's history. I've written a great murder mystery. Killer party, oh, a killer party, oh.
There'll be mayhem and meatballs,
a fight to survive.
It's my killer party, and I've never felt so alive. I sent a letter,
An invitation
with everything a guest would need to know.
And in the letter is information
about the role that I'll be playing in the show.
And I soon amassed the most perfect cast in my theater's history to star in a great murder mystery.
It's called The Circus Steamboat Murder.
What?
You know, that really is a clever theme.
What?
There is a circus inside a steamboat?
How did he know that this is a designer's wet dream?
Murder on a boat, merrily they float, trapped below like baby rats, with lions, a ringmaster, clouds, and some acrobats.
The killer party, oh, a killer party, oh. There'll be motives and Malbec, a fight to survive. It's my killer party, and I've never felt so alive.
I'm ready for my close-up, Herr Director. I am not happy about my role, Arthur.
A themed murder mystery? The only thing worse than that is Clark's soup.
I brought soup.
Steward! Take my luggage up to the aft cabin. I'll be retiring there with my husband after my trapeze act tonight.
We haven't started yet. You don't need to be in character.
Cameron! I told you. The steward is a mute. It's a non-speaking role.
I canceled a freaking catering gig for this!
Everyone, please take your seats. After being locked away, toiling over every word, the author is finally satisfied. Tonight, we test drive my new immersive theatrical experience. Circus Steamboat Murder. Death on the high seas trapeze. If no one is coming to the theater anymore, well then, we have no choice but to bring theater into their home.
A party, a great dinner party. Tonight, a killer party, oh, a killer party, whoa. There'll be secrets, a salad, a sensual tryst. Turns out that Oliver ain't the best twist. Mr. X missteps, news intrigue. This'll make us major league. Ready now to run it. Let us see who done it. It's a fight to survive, and I never felt so.
Get your hands off me!
Oh, thank God. So realistic. So committed.
Good job. Once a Broadway talent, always a Broadway talent! Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, he is. He's really great. Amazing. Is he, breathing?
Arthur?
Oh crap.
911. What's your emergency?
There's been a death? A murder, I guess? We were having this, dinner party, and then, I don't know, the lights went out, and now he's face down in soup.
What kind of soup?
Dairy-free cheese bisque?
Sounds delicious. We'll send someone right away.
Just in case here. Sorry. Are you sure you meant to call me? What about, literally anyone else? Okay. Okay, I'll be right there. Sweet Nancy Drew, who knew today I'd get to be a detective. A meter maid who's stolen tickets out in downtown Duluth. I write you up if you park too far in the street or fail to feed a meter. Now there's something sweeter, an actual chance to wear the pants of a bona fide sleuth. Someone just gave this meter maid a new directive. A murder case that could kick off a new career. I might not be a great detective, but I will be today's detective. The only ticket I'll be writing is my own ticket out of here. My own ticket out of here. Oh boy. What do you wear to your premiere investigation? Is it a trench coat, or maybe that's just too on the nose? What kind of hat when your back's against the wall? If this is haven't solved it, this is I have solved it. What's too revealing for a killer that you wanna expose? Someone just gave this meter maid a new directive. A murder case that could kick off a new career. I might not be a great detective, but I will be today's detective. The only ticket I'll be writing, oh, I'm gonna need a notebook. God, it's so exciting. Take the handcuffs off the coat. Ticket I'll be writing is my own ticket out of here. Great detective. I'm Officer Detective Justine Case. Let's cut to the chase. Who can tell me what happened here?
Arthur just ended up face down in a freaking bowl of soup.
He was here and he invited us all to a dinner where we would do a musical where I was playing the lead little kids. That was it.
Okay, new tactic. You're all gonna find separate rooms, self-isolate, and I'll question you one at a time.
I'm not isolating in this crazy big house with Arthur's dead body.
And leave your cell phones here.
But how are we gonna play Among Us?
Or know what time it is?
Or text each other alibis.
What are we supposed to do with our hands? And our eyes?
We can do this here, or I can take you all down to the station.
Hey, don't I know you from someplace?
No. Maybe. Never mind that. What's your name?
George Murderer. Don't give me that look. It's a family name.
Cell phone?
I'm stuck.
Will I be waiting here long?
I swear to God, my hands are clean. I'm stuck.
I swear I've done nothing wrong, so why am I in quarantine?
I'm all alone here.
I'm all alone here.
I'm all alone here.
I'm all alone here.
They say there's a killer that's outside the door. The only thing I know for sure.
I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
How long is this gonna last? I don't take isolation well.
I'm stuck.
It's like I'm on a vacation and not allowed to leave the hotel.
I'm all alone here.
I'm all alone here. Stuck on the throne here. I'm all alone here.
Should I be productive? Do something constructive? Right now I'm just a sitting duck.
I'm stuck. Tell me how long we'll go on like this. Is it for hours, days, or years? It's a weird kind of hell in this well-versed cell for me and my fears.
I'm all alone.
I'm alone, all alone, all alone. I'm all alone, all alone, all alone, all alone.
All alone here.
All alone, all alone.
Stuck all alone here.
All alone here. With all of this time, I should get something done. I hear that TikTok is quite fun. I'm stuck.
Where were you on the night of the murder? Which is tonight. Which means you were here. Hold on. Who were you on the... Ugh.
I'm Clark, the stage manager. I'm the one who called the police.
And you're a vagabond?
Stowaway. That was my character in the murder mystery. We were all given characters and a personal script to follow. But yeah, I'm basically a real vagabond now that our artistic director is dead.
So you know everyone at this party?
Of course. A good stage manager knows everything about everyone. That's why you started with me, right?
Eeny, meeny, miny. Yeah. Tell me everything you know.
The leading man, his name is George, and Cameron's in the chorus. The leading lady's Lily now, and Vivica is pissed. Here's Shay, who does all the designs, and Arthur lies before us, and I am Clark, and he is the director I assisted.
And when the murder occurred, where were you?
You know, why did I just show you? I wrote down all the blockers. So here's the dining room. It is a simple unit set with George and Vivica right here, and Shay jumped over them and cut us Arthur across to center stage. He always knew to find us light. We all went downstairs left to counter him. The stage left is your right. Arthur said, please take a seat. Then Cameron started pouring wine. Lily sat right next to Arthur in the seat that should be mine. When boom, shout, the lights went out, and in 60 seconds everything had changed.
So this is where everyone was at the time of the murder?
No, we hadn't taken our seats yet. I'll just build a quick model.
So the clock goes around the table, start with Arthur in the chair, and you have Lily, George, and Vivica with Shay and me right there. We all were sitting down for dinner except Cameron, who was serving, so I don't know who could flip the lights. It's all a bit unnerving. Arthur said, let's have a toast, and it got silent in the room. He said, tonight we see whodunit like a prophecy of doom. When boom, shout, the lights went out, and in 60 seconds everything had changed. First a boom, then a shout, then a crash, then a squeak. Then get your hands off me was said. Then a thud, then a horn, then a door slams shut. Then the lights came on and there was Arthur dead.
First a boom,
then a shout, then a crash, then a squeak. Then get your hands off me was said.
then a thud,
Then a horn, then a door slams shut. Then the lights came on and there was Arthur dead. Dead. Now Lily's holding on to George and Shay's below the table. Vivica has crossed and separated from the group. Cameron now holds a carving knife. They all look quite unstable since Arthur now is dead and lying face down in his soup.
Aha! You left something out.
Impossible! I take perfect notes!
Where were you?
I was in the basement looking for the fuse box in the dark. I flipped the switch and then returned to find they'd all stopped at the mark. I saw that Arthur wasn't breathing, so I did what people do. I grabbed a phone, called 911, and then I guess they went with you. You're in a den of wolves who kill the leader of their pack. Good luck solving it, they are the hardest nuts to crack. When boom, shout, the lights went out, and in 60 seconds everything had changed. I swear I didn't do it, but you got it inside track. Here all their headshots, resumes are on the back. When boom, shout, the lights went out, and in 60 seconds everything had changed.
Did any of them have a motive to murder Arthur?
Well, Arthur casts the shows, vetoes the designs, slots one of his abysmal original plays every year, which hemorrhage money and suck the theater dry, so only everyone? Oh, except maybe Lily, who had just gotten the lead. In a huge twist, Vivica is always the lead. So when the cast list for this murder mystery garbage went out, did I get phone calls?
Did you?
Mostly emails and texts, but very angry.
Were you angry too?
Me? I'm used to it. I'm the stage manager, and the box office manager, and I run concessions, and I type up all of Arthur's correspondence because God forbid the man learned to type, and—
Why do you stay?
Because I was learning from the best. At least that's what the ad said. My dream was to be a Broadway director, and Arthur had actually performed on a Broadway stage. This pillar of Broadway said, "Come to Duluth." And I said, what do I have to Duluth? I had a lisp back then. 10 years later, and I still haven't directed. Next show is yours, he promised. Over and over. And I believed him. Every time. God, he was a talented actor. This was his hat. The one he wore on Broadway.
It's quite small.
He was a Gavroche replacement in Les Miserables. He was on Broadway for 6 months. Then, all of a sudden, his voice changed.
Wow, that sounds like the beginning of an amazing Broadway career.
Oh no, that was it. But really, once you've played Gavroche, is there anything more you can achieve? I know who did it!
You do?
It was Shay Crescendo, our production designer. They had a huge blowout fight during our last show. Something about the costumes. But Shay, who never yells, finally snapped. Never seen that kind of anger before.
Okay.
Except from Arthur. He was really mean.
Thanks.
I remember you now. You're not even a detective, are you?
I'll ask you the questions, Mr.
Murderer. George, murderer? Star of this theater? My Harold Hill? Killed. My Shrek? slayed. My Roger assassinated the audience to death. And I know you. You're a traffic cop, a common meter maid. You ticket my car every Thursday at Barking Stars Darts at Dark.
Oh, do you play?
Nah, I'm more of a card shark.
Okay, I'm actually looking for the production designer.
Oh, Shay's upstairs.
Cool. I'll be back later. George murderer. Possible murderer. Shay Crescendo? I'd like to ask you if you...
Oh, thank heavens! I thought you'd never come. I have just been so terribly distraught ever since my man was murdered right in the middle of our act.
Your man? Wait, your act?
Yes, picture it. There I am, suspended in midair, looking like a shiny bell about to be rung. And then, right as I'm about to leap, I look towards the center ring, and guess what I don't see? The ringmaster! Gasp! He's missing! So I plummet down, looking like a sparkling phoenix. And that's when I see it. My husband. Dead. Strangled by a kerchief. Oh, I'm supposed to also mention that the kerchief had red and white flowers on it. Like the kind you see on the Alabama flag.
Okay, I don't know what that was, but I'm talking about the death of Arthur MacArthur, the artistic director at the theater you work at.
I work on a circus steamboat.
You know he's really dead, right?
Of course I do. Do you? I mean, there are just clues scattered everywhere. If no one wants to rise to the occasion, I just might have to play the detective myself.
I'm the detective.
Sweetie, we all know you're a meter maid. Arthur just invited you here to play the role of the detective, which, BT dubs, you're not doing too well. Like the script says, the case will not be solved unless someone who cares solves it, and I care very deeply about my poor, dearly departed ringmaster husband.
What did you do during the blackout?
I screamed and ran under the table.
What about the big fight the stage manager overheard?
It was boring-ass Godspell with no vision. I mean, I don't care how many times you've played Gavroche on Broadway. That Superman shirt Jesus is tired. My Batman costume was wired. Literally, Jesus was going to fly in. Prepare ye way of a hit. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a murder to solve.
Okay, one more question. Anyone you think might want Arthur dead?
Well, I guess I would go talk to that hussy he's always buying chocolates for, Lily. They had a huge fight in the prop shop. I'm talking huge.
Okay, thanks.
I'll let you know when I need to question you.
Fucking theater people.
You were the only ringmaster I ever loved. Twin hearts beat in our chest. And now that you're gone, I need that heartbeat to lead me to the truth.
Is this a dream? I've seen enough to know I've seen too much, and I'm losing steam. Every moment I can't feel your touch, you're so weak, and you're so far. I am in a circus on the sea, waiting for the day we close the distance, and you come back to me. Every time your hand was in my hand, help me understand our strange existence. Oh, I want you to know I hold on to the day I was told that can you with me? How about now? How about now? I am in a circus on the sea, waiting for the day we close the distance, and you come back to me. Every time your hand was in my hand, help me understand this strange existence. Oh, I want you to know I hold on to the day I was told that I had to let go. Spinning out of control. My heart's a circle. I am in a circus on the sea. I was flying high on the trapeze. Oh, hold on to me. Who's ever gonna help me land if you're not there to take my hand? Oh, I want you to know I hold on to the day I was told that I had to let go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Say you won't let go. Yeah, yeah. I don't ever wanna let go. No.
A murder in the dark. Plenty of witnesses, but so far, the clues didn't add up. Only one thing was clear. This ex-Gavroche made a lot of people truly miserable.
Canapé? These things are killer. I mean, they're to die for. Like, in a good way. Like, they'll leave a crime scene in your mouth.
Okay. I was just getting some water. You're Cameron Mitchell, John?
Guilty. I mean, not guilty. Innocent. Innocent. Would you write that down? Cameron Mitchell John. Innocent. Also, canapes, not full of poison.
And you're one of the actors?
What? No. I'm just in the chorus. But someday, I'm gonna be like Jeremy Jordan.
Jeremy Jordan, is he a suspect?
He's a Broadway star who crossed over into television.
Fascinating. 2 first names.
I have 3, so.
Very interesting. Well then, I have to go see an actor about some chocolates. May I?
Pick your poison.
I'll be back.
Nice going, Cameron. She totally thinks you did it. Even though you didn't do it. But you sound like you did. You idiot. Okay. There's nothing you can do about it now. Just let it go. Don't eat that. Never mind that your fingerprints are on everything. Or that you were holding a knife when the lights came on. Or that you wanted Arthur dead so much that you were standing over his body pretending to kill him and everybody saw that. Oh my God, why? Why did she have to take our phones? And why did I have to quarantine in the kitchen? Don't! Deep breaths. Oh. Oh.
Home. Home. When you're feeling frightened, your heart rate's at a clip, just breathe. Pause the situation, take some ownership, and breathe. In with the good air, out with the bad. You'll find inner strength you didn't know you had. Just breathe and breathe and breathe and breathe. You're a lousy actor, you'll never be a star. Just breathe. You can't even act innocent, even though you are. Just breathe. And with the good juju, out with the trash. What would Jeremy Jordan do? He'd show panache. And breathe, just breathe, just breathe, just breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Don't cry like that. Don't you despair. When life gives you lemons, why not make lemon hair? And breathe, 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 breathe.
Oh.
Anyone you think might want Arthur dead?
Well, I guess I would go talk to that hussy he's always buying chocolates for, Lily.
This was my night. This was my shot. My first leading role to give it all I've got. The best show we'd ever mounted. I had the most lines, yes, I counted. All of the years I had been caged, I was out and down front. I would not be upset.
Time for a chat? If we must.
I hear you're playing a leading role tonight. Is that a usual thing for you?
No, but it isn't because I don't have the talent. I've got the talent. But all anyone ever sees is Vivica, Vivica, Vivica. My own parents saw Vivica play Lady Macbeth and forced me to go out and get a real estate license. By the way, here's my card.
Western town. I can't help but think of all I missed. My daddy ran the general store. My mom was a gynecologist.
Lily! Is that meter maid with you? Of course she would be in the next room. Vivica, Vivica, Vivica! Don't tell her that I always win at Barking Star Darts at dark!
Is Vivica the Barking Star Bar Dart Star?
Ugh, she thinks she's the star of everything. Everyone can throw darts, Vivica!
Shay says that you had an argument with Varther. Maybe something was going on between you two. Did he come on to you or buy you chocolates?
Don't act like I can be bought. Not every chocolate has a promise inside it. Usually it's just nougat. Or sometimes slightly old git. Depends on when you buy it. I didn't want a thing. I can't help it if men love giving me gifts.
I can't help it if the spot in the booth only shines upon the new grand dame of Duluth. The truth is that you have it or you don't. And
What is that?
Vivica's nervous. And when she's nervous, she warms up.
He was giving you a gift because he was in love?
No. He was trying to bribe me not to sell his theater. I'm a realtor, remember? Here's another card. I told him, fine, give me the lead and I'll do a really bad job selling your theater. She calls them her Alexander technique, but they're kegels. Really loud kegels!
But how could you sell the theater without Varther's consent?
Oh, his wife Joan hired me. She hates theater.
I'm beginning to relate. And now that he's dead, you'll be selling the theater?
Oh, yeah. A property like that on Lake Superior? That's Sleuth Gold. Which is like Milwaukee Copper. Which is like New York City Lead. Which, incidentally, the theater's walls are filled with.
You know where I might find his wife?
Yeah, she's upstairs.
She's here?
Yeah, she doesn't like Arthur's party, so she hides.
Did anyone tell her that he's dead?
I don't know. You took our phones.
Who are you people? Don't go anywhere.
once.
Oh, I almost forgot to ask, where were you during the blackout?
Oh, I was accosted and then thrown to the ground and then accosted again.
Who accosted you?
George Murderer.
Sweet, thanks.
Once I was happy with a small reprise of someone else's song. Not too long. Now I want the big song with Heidi's and Nick's. Far from the roles I was. I'm not the girl I...
Is the meter maid gone? Does she think I did it? Yes!
Hi, Coral. It's me, Tosha. I got your request and your payment. Thank you. I hope this helps you relax and sleep.
Ma'am, your husband's dead. No. Joan. Joan, if that is your real name. Hello, Mrs. MacArthur. Have you heard of death? It just happened to your husband. No. Oh my god. Detective Case here.
I'm sorry, Coral. I'll be right back.
Does she have someone in there with her?
I'm not playing.
Neither am I.
No, really. This room is off limits. I'm not playing in the murder mystery thingy. I'm neutral. I'm Switzerland, okay?
Is someone in there with you? I thought I heard a Russian accent.
No, a Zoom call. It's a side job. Never mind. Why are you bothering me?
Mrs. MacArthur.
Joan.
Joan. Your husband's dead. Like, really dead. Like, someone killed him at the party tonight. He's lying face down in his soup. So I know you need some time to grieve, but, time is of the essence because there's a killer in the house right now. So, Miss Joan.
Yes! Oh god, this is bad. I didn't kill him. I wish I had the guts to kill him. I avoid confrontation. That's why I became an estate lawyer. Easier to deal with dead people. Oh god, I wrote his will. Oh god, you must think I did it. Oh god, I get the building and the house. But we had to do that. We couldn't give it to Varther's brother. He's in jail for trying to murder Varther. If I had a nickel for every time someone wanted Varther dead, oh god, and I was trying to sell the theater. It really does look like I did it. Who did it anyways? Do you know? Was it Vivica? She's crazy! How'd he die?
Shot in the shoulder with a poison dart.
Ooh! You know, she could have had a great life as a pharmacist. They make great money. But no, she had to get mixed up with Varther.
Were they, Varther and Vivica, were they, effing?
Aren't they all?
Are they?
I don't know. Who cares?
Right. Okay, while I have you, where were you between 7:10 and 7:15?
I was on a Zoom call.
Can anyone corroborate that?
My customers are confidential, but you can have a look at my timestamps. Speaking of that, I have another Zoom call, so can you, make yourself scarce?
Right, sure. Again, sorry for your loss. But also, I guess, congratulations.
You're sweet. Poor Carol. Natasha kept you waiting. You will get 5 extra minutes. I hope this helps you relax and sleep.
I'm going to start the activity now. I'm voting some clothes like you asked. I'll start with these pressed and starched turtleneck, and then I'll move on to the slacks. The shirt is a cotton polyester blend with an intricate stitching design. Watch as I fold it delicately and put it away for a long, long time.
They shirt with my newly late husbands. Like tonight, he took his last breath. A turtleneck was all he ever wore. It's fresh, this shirt, and his death. I will handle all this paperwork and plan a memorial, and then, darling Carol, I'm getting on a plane. Say goodbye to a life that is dollar short of destitute, and live my life out loud for a change. Find a place where I can finally have my own identity. I'll fly till I know that I'm out of range. Find a place where I'm not watched from the sideline silently, and live out loud for a change. Oh, I'm sorry, Coral. I got a little carried away. Now where were we? Oh, yes. I'll store them in this rolling suitcase. And unzip the zip like so. I'll tightly snuggle all the closing in. Look, Carol, I made a rainbow. And instead of all these sweaters, I will substitute a swimming suit and sunscreen and sunglasses carefully arranged. Say goodbye to a life that is dollar short of destitute, and live my life out loud for a change. Find a place where I can finally have my own identity. I'll fly till I know that I'm out of range. Find a place where I'm not watched from the sideline silently, and live out loud for a change. Woo! Oh, baby, I'm free! Come on, Carl! Hallelujah! 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 Yeah, yeah, yeah! Find a place where I can finally have my own identity. I'll fly till I know that I'm out of range. All at once, I see a bigger, better life in front of me. All the histrionic lead me catatonic. Next flight out, I'm on it for the vodka tonic, and live out loud for a. And live out loud for a change.
A great detective is methodical and dogged, orderly and resolute, efficient and single-minded, pertinacious and indefatigable, and owns a thesaurus. I kept going back to my list. What happened during those 60 seconds of darkness? First a boom, power blows, then a shout, Chase screams, then a crash, those were chairs, then a squeak, Clark on stairs. Then get your hands off me, was said. Lily yells at George. Then a thud, then a thud, then a horn, then a horn, then a door slams shut. Then the lights turn on and there was Arthur dead. A great detective finds clues no one else notices, but also isn't afraid to consider the obvious. And one spurned star kept darting through my mind. You know what they say, if the oversized shoe fits.
Lily! You're the leading lady now! You have to tell the detective that keeping us isolated here is tyranny!
Clark! Fetch me the first aid kit! I have a migraine.
Does anybody have any pot?
come. I put a smile on my face inside of numb. I'm sure of what to do. I wait for my cue. Follow your nose. It got you this far. Just drops. You juggle till they say send in the cops. I sit here in the dark, unsure of what to do, and wait for my cue.
Don't look now. There's a killer on the loose.
You shouldn't be here. What if someone finds out about us?
Let them.
Oh, George, you're so bad. Did anyone see you?
The meter maid was muttering to herself in the hallway. I snuck right past her. I had to see you.
George, I need to tell you something.
Miss Orson Welles?
Quick! She can't know you're here! Go hide in the closet! Detective! You startled me!
Wouldn't be the first time. Or would it?
What?
I don't know. I was just trying something out. Let's lay all our cards out, shall we? You got a lot of strikes against you. And a lot of enemies around you. You wanted to play the lead in the show. Then everyone knows you're the Barking Star Bar Darts at Dark star.
That I am.
And Varther died from a dart to the shoulder. You know what I think that means?
I killed
framed.
Wait, what? You go.
What?
No, you.
No.
What were you saying?
First. No.
Okay, yes, I did it! I had to do it! I will not be replaced by some third-rate former chorus girl with no formal training!
Hold on. Let me record this.
I went to conservatory! And then I had to get my online pharmaceutical degree to pay for conservatory, but that just proves my dedication to my art. Varther humiliated me with the charade, and I don't like to be humiliated. When I saw the invitation, I knew what I had to do.
Murderer!
Wow, I guess, but the actual words sound so harsh.
No, not you. George Murderer, how did you get in here?
Never mind that. I'm here to confess. Vivica didn't kill Varther. I did.
What? Stop lying. I killed Varther. You're terrible at darts.
I'm okay at darts, but I didn't use a dart. Before Vivica threw her dart, I had already killed Varther by stabbing him with a hypodermic needle. Here's all the evidence you need.
Ooh, whoa, hold on, let me just, yep, okay. Pop it in there.
So cuff me, book me, do whatever you need to do, but let this woman go.
No! I won't let George take the spotlight. Fall.
I wrote a fake prescription for a medication called atropine. Once in your blood, it stops your heart and then it just fades away. Goes undetected when it's injected, a proper ending to his awful play. I took a throwing dart and dipped it in that bottle of atropine. When I arrived, I had the clown horn and the dart in my purse. And in the blackout, I took it back out, and now poor Varther's gonna need a hearse. The thrill's a cinch, a walk in the park. The end of the game for our Peter's patriarch. I can hear both center stage and a bullseye in the dark, because I never miss my mark.
Really, Detective? I killed Varther because he promised we were going to do my musical for the final show of the season. But then, he double-crossed me and announced his own show instead.
Is there a role for me?
Of course there's a role for you. You're my Venus.
No, I feel even less conflicted about killing Arthur.
I killed Arthur.
Remember when you wrote a fake prescription for the drugs to Gamma Dex?
That was supposed to be a secret.
Once in your blood, it beats a heart until you have an attack. And so I grabbed him, and then I stabbed him, breaking his neck just as the room went black. My show is a hit, right out of the park, with cool spectacle and compelling character arc. Plus the score is full of songs that'll rival Metal Lark, because I never miss my mark.
I did.
Wait, did you say
he was using me? He wasn't choosing me, confusing me with all his empty promises. He was lies and chits. He was no half prince. No providence has made us both accomplices. My throw was a hit. No shot in the dark. The end of the game for Arthur's Patreon. Even though my future now is looking bleak and stark. I tell you I will never miss my
mark. Atropine is a cholinergic.
And so Gamma Dex is an anti-cholinergic. Your murder canceled out my murder.
But if I didn't kill him, and you didn't kill him, who killed him?
And what killed him?
The soup! The stage manager always brings the soup.
Nobody else can stomach it, but Varther always forces it down.
Clark killed Varther.
Okay. You two still attempted murder, so I should arrest you, but I only have one set of handcuffs.
We'll take them.
No. Just stay put.
My love, when we get out of prison, I'm gonna make you the star I've always known you to be.
Do we sing a duet?
We sing 13 duets.
Oh, George, tell me everything.
It's an R&B spin-off on the Bonnie and Clyde story. It was going to put our theater on the map, like Hamilton did for the public. It's called Clyde and Bonnie.
But Bonnie's still a big part, right?
Yes, but not as big as Clyde. After they rob their first bank together, they realize they're in love. The adrenaline, the realization that there's no turning back.
Just like Bonnie and Clyde.
Exactly, but with Clyde first. And that's when the backbeat comes in. And they stare into each other's eyes.
Like this?
Exactly like this, my love. And then they spontaneously start singing.
I did it for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you. I did it for you. And you did it for me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me, for me. You did it for me. Bonnie, I thought I'd always be a king of one. Thought I'd never meet an awesome someone. But Bonnie, when you said stick 'em up with that gun, I was done. Yeah. I don't want to break the law alone anymore. Now I've got a criminal who's worth crying for. And Bonnie, when you held up that flame, well, you melted my heart even more.
So the dart and the needle were both very pointy dead ends, would point it straight to the soup. Now, I just had to get that bowl of bisque before it killed again, or before someone ate it.
Must keep eating.
Dude, this is not a dream. I am here inside the cream cheese. Yes, it's Jeremy Jordan. And dude, show a little self-control. I am also in your soup bowl. It's your buddy Double J. I can help you make some better choices. I can help you find the beast inside. A lion needs his pride. There's a lion in you. No, actually, a lynx. Not a lynx. Possibly it's a panther. There's a big cat in you. I know it's not a tiger. Give me time, and I will find the feline in you. Dude, I was once like you. Well, really not like you at all. But I could act like you if I had to. And bro, an actor ought to know you can't control the casting. I'm gonna go back to the cat thing. Be a cheetah, leaping through the forest. Be a leader. I know that you can be a leading man. There's a leopard in you. No, leopards are too hot. Ocelot, not a lot left for options. There's a lion. Oh shit, fuck. Oh. I already said that. What is left? Maybe you're a bobcat. There's no way we can top that. In the tall grass looking for dinner, with the claws and the heart of a winner. Jungle cats are a natural wonder. Never the hunted, always the hunter. We're a pack and we're in it together. Not the crap from Andrew Lloyd Webber. It's the thrill of the kill when I'm out on the prowl. And you're gonna hear me growl. There's a big cat in you, and it's named for a car. Which is it? A cougar or a jaguar?
There's a big cat in
You're
me.
a big cat.
You
are not the kitten that you were. Now your fangs and fur, and definitely not a murder. Kill that guy, right?
No, there's a big cat in me. There's a big cat in me.
Drop the soup!
What's already in my mouth?
It's poisoned! I mean, I'm not sure it is, but Arthur didn't die from a dart to the shoulder, and he drank the soup right before he died.
What's that?
Oh, it's a poison detection kit. This stuff is super potent. Even one drop of this can detect a tiny amount of poison. And it tastes like bubblegum. Don't ask how I know. If it's blue, it's okay. If it's red, it's poisoned. Takes a sip.
So, did you always want to be a meter maid?
Did you always want to be a cater waiter?
Touche.
No, honestly, I think I was made to be a detective. It's a combination of natural instinct and focus. It's impossible to distract me when it comes to...
I think the soup's done.
Oh yeah, look at that. It's not poisoned.
So... can I eat it?
I mean, if you want to. What happened then?
I mean, have you examined the body?
Yeah. I mean, what kind of detective would be if I hadn't... I'll be right back. Of course, I would realize later that examining the body is usually the first thing you're supposed to do. How did you die? Oh, God, that's quite a gross clunk. Ew. It was a clonk to the head. Clonker replaces hat but leaves handprint. Classic! All I needed to do was match the handprint, and I knew I had my killer.
Take your right hand out and hold it up to me. Let me see the size of them. Take your left hand out and hold it up to me. Let me see the size of them.
I'm gonna look guilty, but there's no way that I am gonna follow her commands. She's gonna think it's me, but I'm never gonna show my hands. Oh, I thought that I could rise above. Oh, I thought I could be so strong. But the secret's underneath these gloves I've hidden for so long.
Take your right hand out and hold it up to me.
Let me see you open, close, and
Wiggle them. Take your left hand out and hold it up to me.
Let me see you open, close, and
Wiggle them. Put your hands out, baby. Put both hands out, baby. Put your hands both out and hold them up and let me see.
Let me see the size of them. Let me see the size of them.
I'm gonna look guilty, but there's no way I'm gonna show the hand that I was dealt. She's gonna think it's me, now I know how Quasimodo felt. Oh, I thought that I could rise above. Oh, I thought I could be so strong. But the secret's underneath these gloves I've hidden for so long.
Take your right hand out and hold it up to me.
Let me see you open, close, and wiggle them.
Take your left hand out and hold it up to me.
Let me see you open, close, and wiggle them.
Put your hands out, baby. Put both hands out, baby. Put your hands both out and hold them up and let me see.
Let me see the size of them.
Trust me, you do not want to see them. They're weird, they're hideous, they're...
Take the damn gloves off. Whoa, your hands are...
unmanicured. You're staring. I know. I'm a monster. How can I even call myself an actor? It's been 3 months. Ew.
Okay. Well, look at it this way. You're not the murderer.
Take your right hand out and hold it up to me.
She snap my fingers and close the door.
Take your left hand out and hold it up to me.
Maybe I am not a monster anymore.
Put your hands out, baby, put both hands out, baby, put your hands both out and hold them up and let me see.
Let me see your right hand out and hold it up to me. Let me see you open, close, and wiggle them. Take your left hand out and hold it up to me. Let me see you open, close, and wiggle them. Put your hands out, baby, put both hands out, baby, put your hands both out and hold them up and let me see. Let me see the sides of them.
You really think this handprint is gonna lead you to the killer?
Yep, I'm about to solve my first ever case.
What a turkey!
Excuse me?
Oh, sorry, I was talking about my handprint.
Huh. Fancy. That's detective work for you. 1 minute, you think you're about to solve the case. The next, you're admiring a recent widow's handprint turkey. And then 1 minute, you feel a little itchy. But then the next minute, it goes away. And then the next minute, an unexpected source lends you a hand.
What the?
Detective Case! I figured it out! Well, almost. I have gathered everyone's clues, and I am just one Rihanna for British Vogue pencil-thin eyebrow away from finding out who murdered my dearly departed ringmaster husband!
Hold up. You were also married to Varther?
Who's Varther? Oh, what a weird name. I'm talking about our dear ringmaster, who was also my husband, who was murdered right in the end of my finale on the Circus Steamboat. I'm Rosetta Stone, devastated widow.
Oh, okay. You're still doing that. Well, I have a murder weapon to find, so...
I know what the murder weapon was.
You do?
A ball of twine.
Yeah. No.
No, yes. I found all these strange pages around our ship, and they are just full of clues.
Is that Varther's script?
Who is Varther?
Shay, Rosetta, there's a murderer I need to...
Let me tell you the story of these pages, and all will be revealed.
I don't have time for this.
Act 1.
On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. In the captain's chamber, he's kissing on a stranger, but it's not his wife, it's the lion tamer. His wife is in the hallway, cheated on like always, so she's got a knife that she's hiding in a bouquet. Wait until you see what goes down now. Don't mess with the tears of a clown now.
Alabama flower delivery for the captain and his cheat of a lion tamer. Honk honk. I know she's in there with you. And she's got more than nerves of steel. She's still everything. Still my axe, still my man. Well, I'll take her life before I let her steal again. Open up, mother honkers, or this bouquet won't be the only thing that has a knife in it. P.S. This bouquet has a knife in it.
On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. The clown runs from the cabin, followed by the captain, who wants to catch his wife before she gets a stabbing. As the ship is lurching, he continues searching. He doesn't find his wife, but he finds an urchin. Wait until you see who's in peril, hiding in the bottom of a barrel.
How do you do? I'm a stowaway. Came here straight from the old town of Gay Perry, Francis. Thought I was joining the circus, I did. When the circus set sail, I find myself barricaded in the orlop. That's basement to you landlubbers. P.S.
I don't know nothing about the murder.
Stowaway, I have been to Paris many times, so I can tell you with great certainty that I believe your story. And P.S., in return for free labor on my ship, I promise you safe passage and provide you the following provisions: a hammer, nails, a large wrench, and a ball of twine.
A ball of twine. That's gonna be important.
On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. Near the end of Act 1, finally some action. Everyone's assembled for the main attraction. The circus is in full swing. My hubby's in the big ring. I'm up on the trapeze, about to do my thing. Wait until you hear the ringmaster, what he says before the disaster.
Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. The steamboat circus. Witness the lions, the tigers, the fish, lots of fish, and then, yes, a grand finale. The most final finale. One from perhaps someone will never return. An astonishing, vanishing act. Did he mean vanishing?
It's a typo.
On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools.
Skip ahead to the grand finale, where I discover him dead. Around his neck, a bandana decorated with red flowers. And time for twine! I cry out, I say, no mistake, the twine was there to finish the job. Clearly the stowaway did it, but he's got no money. The captain gave him the twine and made his ex-girl clown look guilty. But why?
I turn my attention to an intervention with the lion tamer and her cat collection.
Who would stamp out that poor man's life like a common rubber stamp? Turn out his brilliant light as if from a common fuse box in a closet. No clue. P.S.
Blah blah blah, skip to the steward. Finally the mule gets a few words.
Skip ahead. Then I'll do this fantastic monologue. I won't read it for you. I will live it.
And I am telling you, I'll find out who did this. He was the greatest ringmaster I'll ever know. There is no way I'm trapezing without him. I saw a side he wouldn't show. He cracked this Rosetta Stone. He carried my big heart in a symbolic box inside his chest. It resembles a real box the captain has locked in his desk. And I am telling you, I know now who did this.
Wait, go back to the box thing?
What box thing?
The lockbox in your speech?
Okay, well, you're the detective. I don't see how it's important, but...
No, 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 no. He carried my big heart in a symbolic box inside his chest. It resembles a real box the captain has locked in his desk. On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools. On the open sea, they don't play by the rules. It's a whole shipload of fools.
What was the thing the lion tamer said about stamping him out?
Like a broken-hearted refrigerator.
No, that definitely wasn't it. But look. A rubber stamp. It's like a tiny pointed little mountain. Or you turn it the other way.
It's a vagina!
It's the letter V. I know who done it.
did it.
Who? Who? Oh, come on.
Okay, everyone, back to the dining room. Have a seat at the table.
The one with the body in it?
Okay. I'm about to reveal the murderer.
I mean, Viv and I already confessed, but sure, grab the spotlight.
Can we go now? Oh my god, everyone just give her 5 minutes, okay?
Thank you, Five.
Thank you, Five.
Thank you for your patience. I know it wasn't easy to stay in one place for 2 hours.
It felt like 4.
As you all know, it comes to 60 seconds of darkness and a fatal conk to the head. First a boom, power blows, then a shout. Ooh! Guilty! Guilty. Then the crash of chairs and the squeak of Clark on the stairs.
Technically the stairs squeaked, not me, but continue.
Lily yelled, "Get your hands off me."
Perv.
George knocked her to the ground with a thud.
Claude.
Clown.
A honk from Vivica's horn, and finally, the door slammed. But no one left the room, so who slammed the door?
The wind.
A mouse.
Another sea captain from another circus ship.
Ooh, the wind.
I already guessed the wind.
Like a super strong ghost.
I want to say another door?
A breeze, which is different from wind. Or no, wait. It's a riddle. There is no door.
No, there is. It's right there.
Okay, then probably the wind or the mouse.
Or did someone leave the room?
Well, did they?
The process of elimination, that's how a killer's found. Soon I'll make my declaration. But first, the process of elimination. How did Arthur end up lying face down in his soup? Did he do it to himself? Well, let's start with the group. Next to him was Lily. Maybe Lily slammed the door. But how could she have done it when George knocked her to the floor? The process of elimination. Let's call the body X. Solve the Y in this equation. And that's the process of elimination. George, as he was moving with a needle in the dark, and would have struck the killing blow if she not hit her mark. Yes, Vivica had thrown the dart, but fate would intervene. While George injected poison, she administered vaccine. The process of elimination. No, you both aren't off the hook. You'll be coming to the station. But first, the process of elimination. Maybe she's the killer. She'd have certainly commit to her role at the table. She was hiding under it. Clark's the one who left the room to turn the lights back on. And in the dark bumped Cameron, which is why his knife was drawn. The process of elimination. Both of you are innocent. I'm almost to my accusation. In my process of elimination. Joan, it must be Joan, except her alibi is sound. The really quiet, creepy kind for people tightly wound. So none of you have done it, which can only mean one thing. There's someone else inside the house who did the murdering. Someone in this place who's got a face you've seen before. I have solved the case. The killer's right behind this closet door.
magnificent, stupendous. This is the best night of theater we've ever done. Audiences will die for this. Pun intended.
Arthur?
You're
alive?
This was my greatest role in my greatest play.
Hold on a sec.
You always said you were a genius.
Didn't I?
I knew it was a part of the play. I just knew it. Ah.
Oh my gosh, you really had me. That was so scary. I thought I was going to jail. It's brilliant, Varther.
You're brilliant.
I was wrong about you, Varther. I'm glad you're not dead.
I'll play an old clown for art any day.
Hold it right there. Arthur, what kind of costume did Shay want Jesus to wear in Godspell?
A great one?
It's true. Fine. Is Cameron any good enough to get any lines?
Hey, I'm a big cat.
Sorry. What's the name of the bar where you all play darts?
The Drunken Dartsterant.
The soup gave him amnesia.
No. He doesn't know because he isn't Varther.
Wait, what's going on? I thought Arthur was dead. Who are you? Do you guys know what's going on? Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, our coats. Oh my god, a body.
What is happening?
Look closely. It's been right in front of us this whole time. This isn't a painting of a narcissistic man looking at himself in the mirror. It's a painting of a narcissistic man looking at his twin brother. Look, one of them's wearing a turtleneck and one isn't.
I've never seen Arthur not wearing a turtleneck.
Ooh, he had an embarrassing birthmark. He thought it looked like a fat baby.
Well, friend, care to roll down the old turtle?
What is going on?
Moreover, if he takes his hat off...
That's right. A clunkless head. And I had you all fooled.
Except me. Spill it.
My name is Arthur. Arthur MacArthur. It's spelled like Varther, but without the V. That little difference makes all the difference when there's a twin stealing your identity. Happened all my life, so I thought tonight I would rewrite history, which is why I created this mystery. A killer party, oh, a killer party, whoa. It was Arthur, not Varther, who wrote all your shows. You don't even know how deep this sibling rivalry goes.
I was the one cast as Gavroche. Varther could never sing. But he was jealous I was on Broadway. So one night, he locked me in our bedroom. He went on in my face.
No!
Yes, they fired me the next day because they thought my voice had changed. But I didn't go through puberty till I was 17. The point is, my beautiful old Gavroche voice was silenced by his terrible Gavroche voice. For 10 years, all I wanted was revenge.
So what did you do?
Well, he kept at it until I had it, and I snapped and shot him at point-blank range. Except I missed him and went to prison where I've written plays, deal with my deep-seated rage. What I didn't know is my clever bro on another power trip would steal and take credit for every manuscript. He was a phony. Oh, I want my Tony. Whoa, I've been locked in the basement since I got parole. So I wrote this play as a way of regaining control.
When I got out, Arthur picked me up at the prison gate, locked me in his basement, and forced me to crank out new plays for him.
Wait, how long have you been in our basement?
3 months. You have a mouse problem, by the way. And a wind problem. Anyway, he used that darn rubber stamp to change the title pages of my masterpieces from my name to his. And then I got an idea. What if I became Arthur? All I had to do was murder him, hide the body, and reappear in his place. It was all too simple. I wrote Arthur a new script, Circus Steamboat Murder.
So good.
I gave the script to Arthur and hatched my plan.
I had planned to cut the power while you were all eating dinner, forcing Barker to come down so I could kill him in the basement. I would put on all his clothing, then come up and join the party, and you'd never know that I was his identical replacement. What I didn't know, of course, is that his guests would try to kill him, and that Clark instead of Arthur would be coming down the stairwell. I let Clark pass in the dark and grabbed a ladle from the kitchen, and I clonked my brother with it as a very final farewell. I knew Clark would find the fuse box, so I hid inside the closet and decided I'd switch bodies as soon as I was able. While you two were checking out the soup, I tried but couldn't swap it. But when you read Circus Steamboat, I took his place at the table of my killer party. Oh, my killer party. I put clues in the story, I layered them in. Take the E from the word swine, you get to win. The rubber stamp and fuse box, the kid who talks like Gavroche, the plagiarizing bombshell, the super doing ASL. Almost got off scot-free, can't believe she caught me, I was made in the shade. If it wasn't for that meter man.
You mean detective. And you, Arthur MacArthur, are under arrest for the murder of your brother, Varthur MacArthur. Damn, your parents were bad with names. First a boom, then a shout, then I figured it out. Now my career was on its way. All the turns, all the twists, I was born for this. Though I'm never going to see another play. There was a rookie from Minnesota who finally got to take her place on the Hall of Fame wall with Duluth detectives, thanks to that fucked up case. There was a rookie from Minnesota who quietly hung up her hat, finally put down her notebook, hung her trench coat on the coat hook, poured a drink, and that was... Detective Case here. Are you sure you meant to call me? What about literally anyone else? I see. I'd love to help, but I'm happily enjoying my early retirement. I'll be right over.